I don't normally make New Year's resolutions, but I think this year is going to be a little bit different. My first New Year's resolution, and I'm sure so many people can relate to this, is I need to say no. I'm not sure if you would call me a people pleaser, or I just don't like the awkwardness of saying no, or what the reasons are, but I think recently I've realised that me keep saying yes to everything is actually having a negative effect on my mental health. If you knew the amount of situations that I've got into and the amount of things that I have in my house, especially when I was in the UK, that I didn't want, just because I couldn't say no, I don't want that, it's just ridiculous. Although it's not specifically related to Japan, it's the first time that I've become aware of more of a cultural difference. So if you look up books on setting boundaries, on how to say no, there's a lot of American writers. So I specifically looked for a British writer. And I did start to read a book called Boundaries: How to Draw a Line in Your Head, and I didn't really find it that useful. As I am living in Japan, I think it's really important for me to understand the way that Japanese people deal with this. I have just found a book, it's called The Japanese Art of Saying No. Mastering boundaries, protecting your time, cultivating, respecting work life and relationships without guilt or offence, which just sounds exactly what I need. My second New Year's resolution, and this is kind of beyond my control, I would like to make a friend in 2026 in Japan. I do have a few potentials. I sound like I'm dating, but there are a few potentials that I think could turn into a friendship, but we're just not there yet. So rather than say I'm going to make a friend in 2026, what I'm going to say is I'm going to try and interact more with people. So far, I feel like my own shyness is holding me back, but also the shyness of other people is really holding me back as well. There was a man in the supermarket and I picked up some donuts, and then I thought, oh God, no, I'm not going to get those because they're bad for you. So I put them back, and he kind of looked at me and I said to him, I was going to get those, but they're bad for you, aren't they? But he looked so shocked that I spoke to him. He didn't really say anything. So it is a little bit of an awkward one. The third one is really work on learning Japanese, and I did get into a routine of learning a bit every day, and I need to get back into that routine. We do have a lot of technology which helps us, and almost it makes you feel like you don't need to learn a language, but there is nothing like having a conversation without a phone and just understanding each other. So what I think I'm going to do is try and learn about 10 kanji a week and try to learn some new words, and I really hope I succeed. And these are little ones. So number 4, I've got exercise, which I do a lot of walks, but I think I need to do a bit more cardio. And I seem to be on the right track to finding somewhere I can do some taiko on my own. Taiko, which is the Japanese drums, when you play them, it really is like a proper workout. And last but not least, number 5, I am really bad at shopping, forgetting what I buy and then buying it again, and I feel like I've wasted quite a lot of food, and I really want to reduce this. So those are my 5 New Year's resolutions. I will keep you posted on how it's all going, but I do feel quite determined to get this done this year.